Courtesy Roger, number 1 on today's Top 10 Now and Then. We hope you enjoyed our November birthday countdown. Top 10 Now and Then is a production of Format 3000. Executive producer, Ron Shapiro. Get with us next week as we turn off the lights and celebrate the night. We talk about tonight and all the other songs that evoke PM versus AM and dark versus light. Nighttime is on the next edition of the most unique countdown show on the radio today. Chévere, amigos. We'll see you next week.
Top 10, now and then, we break
And this is Weekend Edition from NPR News. I'm Scott Simon.
Support for NPR comes from WNYC members and from Eric and Wendy Schmidt through the Schmidt Family Foundation, working toward a healthy, resilient, secure world for all. On the web at theschmidt.org. And Jarl and Pamela Mohn, focusing on civil liberties, foster youth, public radio, and the arts.
This is WNYC New York. I'm David First. The New Yorker Radio Hour is next on 93.9 FM. That's followed by Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me coming up at 11 this morning. It's another hour of Weekend Edition next on AM 820. The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree arrives in Midtown today. This year's Norway spruce comes from East Greenbush, New York. It was cut on Thursday. It will soon be wrapped in more than 50,000 rainbow-colored LED lights. The tree will be lit during a live broadcast of Christmas in Rockefeller Center on December 3rd and will remain on display through mid-January. Right now, 56 degrees, clearing skies today, a high of 63 this afternoon. It's 10 o'clock.
WNYC is supported by 20th Century Studios presenting Fire and Water, Making the Avatar Films, a docuseries about the making of the Avatar franchise and how the world of Pandora came to life, now streaming on Disney+.
This is WNYC FM, HD, and AM New York.
The President of the United States insists on calling Chicago the murder capital of the world, a hellhole. And he says that only he and the federal government can fix it. The governor of Illinois, J.B. Pritzker, begs to differ.
This is not somebody who actually wants to reduce crime, and he's not helping us reduce crime. In fact, he's creating mayhem on the ground because you know what he wants? He wants troops on the ground in American cities, and the only way he can get that done is by proving that there's some sort of insurrection that's taking place on the streets of Chicago.
Today on the New Yorker Radio Hour, J.B. Pritzker on the ICE raids in Chicago.
People are incredulous. It's hard to believe, in fact, that this could be happening in the United States, and yet it is.
And I'll also talk with Patti Smith about her new memoir and the 50th anniversary of her astonishing debut album, Horses. That's all in the New Yorker Radio Hour, right after the news.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Giles Snyder. The back and forth over SNAP benefits is leaving millions of Americans who rely on government food assistance in limbo. In Philadelphia, SNAP recipient Fran Cooper says she wants Washington to get its act together.
This is not good for people. I never thought at 73 I'd be living like this. It's not good. Puts a lot of stress on you.
Full payment of food aid benefits is on hold amid the government shutdown. Last night, the U.S. Supreme Court granted the Trump administration's request for a temporary stay of a court order to fully fund SNAP, while an appeal of a lower court order plays out. In Washington, senators are working this weekend for the first time since the government shutdown more than a month ago. A deal remains elusive. Travelers facing a second day.
And it stars Florence Pugh, Chris Pine, Harry Styles. And the trailer, the kind of snippet we little got, it looked interesting. But that's all really what we have. We got a plot description here. We have a 1950s housewife is living with her husband in a utopian experimental community. Begins to worry that his glamorous company may be hiding disturbing secrets. It's interesting. It's an interesting little premise, and I hope that Wild delivers on that premise. But I think she will. She proved herself to be a great director of Booksmart, and I've got hope for her next film. The star power alone gets it through as well. Big fan of Florence Pugh. Harry Styles is acting. I've really only seen in Dunkirk for about 12 seconds, but. Chris Pine. I like Chris Pine. Who else we got here? We got Gemma Chan. I like Gemma Chan. Nick Kroll. Kate Ballard. Hey, I'm a big fan of this cast. And I like a good crime drama. And it'll be. I just want to see how Olivia Wilde will handle a 1950s crime drama, because that is very appealing to me, and want to see how she pulls that off. So don't worry, darling. I'm not sure we have a release date for that one, but we do have it this year, I believe. There was a trailer that was released, like a little mini trailer that Olivia Wilde put on her Instagram. I think it actually is just out like on YouTube as well, but I saw it on Instagram first, and I think it is coming this year. So that's it. Don't worry, darling. Number 9. Number 8, we have Babylon, which is Damien Chazelle's next film. And Damien Chazelle, guys, if you didn't know, that boy did Whiplash and La La Land. And he did that Apple commercial. That vertical Apple commercial, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think this one's here just because of Damon Chazelle. I mean, I love both Whiplash and La La Land. You have a great cast here as well. You have Brad Pitt, you have Tobey Maguire, Margot Robbie, Olivia Wilde, Samara Weaving, Katherine Waterston. What? Come on. Yeah, it's we don't have a plot description for it yet, but it's rumored to be set in a period in Hollywood, and I guess La La Land was kind of like when was La La Land set? It was kind of like the end 2000s, I think. And, if that is about that place in Hollywood, it looks like he's going even further back in time in Hollywood. And people could look at this and say, well, that looks like Oscar bait. That looks like it's just an Oscar bait movie. You can make a movie about Hollywood, but I trust Chazelle to make something original and trust him to make a very visually striking, well-edited film, and I think he'll do that. I've got hopes for Chazelle to do that. He's got a great cast behind him as well, and it says this is coming out this year, but we have literally no plot description, but it says it's coming out this year, so there you go. But, release dates shift all the time. I had Mission Impossible 7 in here for a while, and then I fucking put that off, so yeah, that kind of sucked, but anyway, Babylon, Damien Chazelle's next feature. Get ready for it. Number 7. This is where I did have Mission Impossible 7, but I had to get it off because of the 2023 push. But now I've replaced that with another film that, again, I just have a good conscience that it is coming out this year, because apparently he's been working on this for a while. It's Park Chan-wook's next film. It's called Decision to Leave, and it's about a detective investigating a man's death in the mountains meets the dead man's mysterious wife in the course of his dogged sleuthing. Very ambiguous